alive today. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to be with you. Thank you all for coming today. It's such a privilege to be here with all of my friends and family. And I want to thank the media for coming out. You know, we're holding off the rain because this is a special day. All right? We got prayed up this morning with Reverend Durley and all of the pilgrims going to the Civil Rights Museum, and they send their prayers and their thoughts, so I want to thank them in advance. And let me just tell you, life is a funny thing. 7 months ago, I made the difficult decision to put my dream aside to ensure that my family was taken care of and got all of the things that they need and deserve. But that doesn't make me special. In talking to friends all across the city, I find that many of them have parents who get sick. Many of them have homes that have gotten broken into. Life throws us curveballs and we deal with them. What do we do in Atlanta? We hit them out of the park, right? So I made a tough decision, and I did it without regret. That's what I did 7 months ago. But the good news is that we had a surprise in our family, and it was a pleasant one that has enabled me and our family to stabilize our personal situation. So that's good news. And we know that good news is not all life surprises or not that difficult. And in my family's case, late last year, we discovered this wonderful surprise that turned out to be a tremendous blessing, providing the need to stabilize my parents and helping them make the best of their later years. Now, the details of my family situation and my parents' health are our own, and I ask you to respect and honor that. But for me, this is a great relief and allowed me to reconsider the goal that I started toward last year. And so the desire that led me into this race has never waned, and my belief in the greatness of the city and its people has only grown. As I said, life is a funny thing. Here I am 7 months later after I thought it was over, and more than 40 years after the great Maynard Jackson inspired me to serve. I'm here to officially announce my candidacy for mayor of the city of Atlanta. My story is uniquely Atlanta. My grandfather, William Holmes Borders Sr., helped integrate Atlanta's police force and delivered a powerful message of pride and self-sufficiency from the pulpit of Wheat Street Baptist Church. My father here, a Morehouse man, you know, you can always tell a Morehouse man. You can't tell him much, but you can always tell a Morehouse man. He became a family doctor, and my mother, Gloria Borders, became a community activist in Southwest Atlanta. Now, I have my own integration story as one of only a handful of African American students who helped to integrate one of Atlanta's top independent schools. And after years of building bridges between Atlanta's many communities, I was fortunate in 2004 to earn the opportunity to serve as Atlanta City Council President. Now, a story like mine is only possible in a city like Atlanta, where North and South, black and white, old and young, business and civic, have tried to rise above labels and work together for the common good. Now, it's no secret that Atlanta is facing some extraordinary challenges. At every turn, we're met with the reality that even though we've made significant progress over the last 8 years, we still have a long way to go. The past year has brought financial difficulty on a scale that's hard to imagine on city services and on our city as a whole. Now, I believe these challenges require a leader who knows this city and who trusts in its ability to meet our obstacles head on. And I believe our city is ready to embrace innovation and new ideas so that we can move the city forward. We all know that we can't keep running government the same way we always have and expect better results. We know that's the definition of insanity. And we know in Atlanta, we are not insane. We're a lot of things, but insane is not one of them. But as importantly, I believe in the Atlanta way that says any challenge that we face can be overcome by the collective will of an engaged city. So I believe in Atlanta. I believe in this city. I believe in an Atlanta that makes the safety of its citizens the top priority. Yes, we need to hire more firemen and more police officers and corrections officers, but we also need to embrace new and different approaches to our community policing efforts and cross-training our public safety officials and recognizing that everything from code enforcement to after-school recreation are parts of public safety. I believe in an Atlanta that watches every dollar and makes decisions that make sense. Everyone knows I've been a single parent for 20 of my child's 27 years of living. Of course, I guess he's grown now. He's 27. But I would tell you that it's not just single moms that know this lesson. It's every citizen in the city. We are having a difficult time, not only in Atlanta, but all across the country. So I realize that the city must figure out how to do more with less. This economic crisis will pass, but the city's long-term retirement and health care obligations are enough to challenge our budgets well into the future. So we must get our financial house in order. And now is the time to put all of our options on the table and agree that we can no longer continue to do things the same way and really expect things to change and get better for the city of Atlanta. So I believe in a city that does the little things right, but never loses sight of the big picture. The best city government is reliable and invisible until you really need it. Your water bill should be right, your streets should be paved, the trash should be removed, and you should never have to think about it. But on the other hand, other ideas like the Beltline are far from every day and the type of large-scale project that require government leadership. Great cities do the everyday and the every decade equally well. I believe in a green Atlanta, an Atlanta that understands sustainability is not just a buzzword, it's a way of life. A change in the culture and the behavior of our city and our citizens. Atlanta should reward citizens and companies that work to lessen the impact on our environment. City Hall should also set the example, embracing renewable energy, comprehensive recycling, and across-the-board conversations relative to sustainability. This is a city with a wonderful tree canopy. And for those of us who live and love the trees, we need to do more for them. We need to embrace them. Now, most of all, I believe in a city that works. Everybody knows me and knows that I fix things that are broken. That's part of my DNA. So when you call 911, help should arrive. When property is neglected, code enforcement should hold the owner accountable. When your water bill is wrong, it should be fixed. And when the trash is full, it should be picked up.